Okay, so Tigers, which is a film by Ronny Sandal, which was the Swedish entry for Best International Feature at the 94th Academy Awards, based on a memoir, which I don't know whether you're aware of the memoir, I wasn't, by Martin Bengtsson. True life story of a Swedish teenager who is signed to train as a professional footballer for the Italian club Inter Milan. It's all he's dreamed of since he was a kid, or he is still a kid, he's a teenager. But the reality of being taken away from home, put into this unfamiliar environment in which he's in a house with a bunch of other young people who are similarly, been signed up for potential football stardom. It's a fiercely competitive environment. There is a certain amount of hostility. And here's a clip with an early encounter on a coach with a teammate who tells it like it is. Here's a clip.
Do you live at the house too?
Yeah, but I've been away for a couple of days on national duty. I'm American. You're from?
Sweden.
Guess you're expensive then.
Why?
Because everybody hates you already.
So what you're hearing there, after he's told everyone hates you already, is Martin, played by Eric Enger, doing press-ups on his fists.
I can do those.
Can you?
No.
No, okay. And then a close-up on an egg boiling in a pan, and the camera closes in on the pan, and you see the bubbles, you see the egg jittering around in the bubbles. And then you see the eggshell cracking and being pulled away, crumbling away, and underneath is this sort of soft, egg. And in a way,
is there a metaphor
well,
approaching?
Here's the thing: when I first saw the film, that didn't immediately jump out at me as being quite as. But watching it again as a clip, it's like, well, actually, that's the whole movie right there. The pressure cooker environment, this boiling atmosphere, something going, and then the outer shell cracking, revealing this potentially vulnerable inner self. Because what happens is that the pressure that the young man is under takes a huge toll on him. And over the course of the year, and the film is divided into seasons, we see him struggle and we see the wheels start to come off. But most importantly, we see the industry into which he has been inducted basically failing to do anything about the fact that he is dealing with complex mental health issues that they're just not paying any attention to. And I didn't know the story before, and as you know, what I know about sport wouldn't fill the back of a postage stamp. But for me, what this is it's a film about mental health issues, and also about somebody who is, physically talented, incredibly talented, but young and vulnerable, being put in a pressure cooker environment in which there is no pastoral care for the pressure that's causing for them mentally. And whilst their body is physically, training for the extreme exertion of what they're doing, what's being left behind is the fact that there's this huge amount of pressure on them. And I thought it was terrific because, as I said, I didn't know the story, so I didn't know where the story was going at all. I was told it's a football film, which, as you know, outside of Next Goal Wins, my knowledge of football films is fairly small, but it's got a great score by Jonas Kohlstrup, who's a very good composer, very well played, and very engaging because it takes you right into his world. You are right in that pressure cooker environment, and you see the world through his eyes. And it's a hostile place. It's a difficult place. It's a place which is very cold and very, well, obviously competitive, because by the nature of the sport, it's going to be competitive. But I thought it was very impressive. It's in cinemas, and it's in cinemas partly because of the BFI giving it national lottery funding to bring it to younger audiences in the UK. And I think it's really well worth seeing, because I think it's got a very important message about mental health care.
Okay.